Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something truly special, a setup that I like to call the ultimate hybrid media command center. This isn't just about watching movies or listening to music. We're bridging the gap between today's digital world and the warm analog feel of the 1970s and 80s. With this system, I can capture, record, and preserve pretty much any piece of media from any era onto any format I want. The heart of the digital side of things is this beast, an HPZ 800 workstation. This isn't your average computer. It's a powerhouse that handles all the heavy lifting. Inside, there's a capture card. This little piece of magic takes the signal from all my vintage gear and feeds it directly into the PC. This means I can capture my Atari gameplay or a rare streaming concert and then edit it digitally. And once I have that footage, the Z800's DVD burner lets me create permanent physical digital copies. It's the modern brain for my analog soul, simultaneously onto 4 different physical formats. Yes, you heard that right. I can take a show from Netflix, route it through the system, and record it straight onto a VHS tape. At the same time, I can take the audio output and send it to my Akai X150D reel-to-reel recorder. This is perfect for capturing that incredible analog warmth from a digital stream. Want a mixtape? No problem. The realistic SCT-74 cassette deck is ready to dub audio directly from any web source. And while all this analog recording is happening, the HPZ 800 is busy burning a high-quality digital backup onto a DVD. It's the ultimate archival machine. So how do we experience all of this? Let's talk about the audio and visual setup. For visuals, everything is displayed on this massive 27-inch RCA commercial CRT television from the 1980s. You just can't replicate that classic scanline look on a modern flat screen. It gives everything, even new content, a beautifully nostalgic feel. For audio, the central hub is this gorgeous early 70s Lloyd's Electronics 4-channel receiver. The audio signal from the PC first runs through a realistic 12-band equalizer, letting me fine-tune the sound before hitting the receiver. This then powers 4 realistic Solo 103 speakers placed around the room, creating this incredible, room-filling vintage surround sound. It is an immersive experience, whether I am playing a 1970s Atari game or listening to a brand new album streamed from the web. You might be wondering, why go through all this trouble? Well, there are some huge advantages. First, zero latency. When I play my Atari 2600 on this CRT, there is absolutely no input lag, something modern TVs really struggle with. Second, and this is a big one, format freedom. I'm not locked into a subscription service. If a show is on Netflix today but gone tomorrow, it doesn't matter because I've already saved it on both VHS and DVD. I own my media. And finally, sonic customization. At 12-band EQ and the reel-to-reel deck allow me to take thin-sounding digital audio and give it that rich, punchy, warm sound of a 1970s recording studio. This is more than just a setup. It's a personal archive station where I control the media, not the streaming services. Let's get a little more technical and talk about the signal path, the magic that holds this whole system together. Without it being a nightmare of unplugging and replugging cables is a pair of old-school Radio Shack selector switch boxes. These are the unsung heroes of the command center. First, I have an Archer stereo audio selector. This box manages all my video inputs. I can instantly switch between the VCR, the DVD player, the Atari 2600, and my modern streaming boxes. From there, the selected signal is sent out to both the CRT television for viewing and to the VCR for recording. It's simple, effective, and incredibly reliable. It's the traffic cop for all my video signals. The second switch box is a Radio Shack stereo audio selector. It allows my Lloyd's receiver to seamlessly switch between the turntable, the cassette deck, the CD player, and the main audio feed coming from the video selector. This separation of video and audio signal management is key to keeping everything organized and easy to control. It means that with just a few button presses, I can decide exactly what I want to watch and what I want to listen to and where I want to send those signals, all without ever reaching behind the rack. The answer is these little gadgets, HDMI to RCA AV adapter converters. They take the 1080p digital signal from my Roku, my on-TV streaming box, or even my HPZ 800 workstation, and they downscale it into the analog composite video format that my 1980s CRT TV and VCR can understand. These converters are the crucial handshake between the digital and analog worlds, allowing modern streaming content to be viewed and recorded on vintage hardware. So, what can this system actually do? It's a master archiver. Let's run through a few scenarios. Say I'm watching a series on Netflix or a concert on YouTube. I can archive it to VHS tape, burn it to a DVD, and record the audio to either cassette or reel-to-reel tape. If I'm having a retro gaming night on the Atari 2600, cassette, or even an 8-track, I can create a pristine digital copy on DVD via the Z800's capture card, or make a high-fidelity analog copy on my reel-to-reel deck. It's about preservation and total freedom. So let's do a quick rundown of all the gear that makes up this command center. The display is the 1980s 27-inch RCA commercial CRT TV. The video sources include an RCA digital to analog converter box for antenna TV, a Roku, an on-TV box, a DVD player, a VCR, and of course, the audio amplification is handled by that beautiful early 70s Lloyd's Electronics 4-channel receiver. The audio sources are a realistic turntable, a realistic CD player, the Akai reel-to-reel recorder, and the realistic cassette deck. We have the realistic 12-band stereo equalizer and the 4 realistic Solo 103 speakers. What I've built here is more than just a collection of cool old gear. It's a robust, fully integrated, and highly customized recording studio that truly honors the legacy of vintage formats while still taking full advantage of modern streaming technology. It's a bridge between decades, a personal time machine for media. It's my way of ensuring that the content I love is mine to keep in the format one chooses forever. This setup is a testament to the idea that old tech and new tech don't have to be enemies. They can work together to create something totally unique and incredibly awesome. Thanks so much for taking this deep dive into my ultimate media command center with me. I hope it inspires some of you to experiment with your own setups and maybe give some old gear a new life. If you enjoyed this tour, please give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Let me know in the comments what you think of this setup, or if you have any questions. Until next time, happy archiving.